Times roll, let them make you a clown. Let them leave you up in the air. Let them brush you rock and roll. And let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let the stories be told. Let them say what they want.
Good morning, Wing Experts. Happy Focus Friday, October 15th edition. I am here at store 23, Walsham, baby. We have several items to discuss, but why don't we start with some exciting announcements? Our 112th location is on the horizon, due to open next week, Tuesday, in Austin, Texas. We're excited to add Oak Hill to our roster of stores, which will be led by our area coach, Melissa, General Manager Jorge, and Assistant General Manager Juan. If you are interested in helping get this store up and running, give either myself or your area coach a call. We'd be glad to have your assistance. Again, Oak Hill will be our 112th location. The growth is real, y'all. I also have another exciting announcement to make. October 25th, we are taking over the Killeen Market. Yes, Killeen, where Fort Hood is. The market currently has 3 stores and is led by their area coach, Anthony Brown, soon to be ours. Anthony comes to us with 11 years of Wingstop experience. As you can see, not only are we acquiring 3 great stores, but knowledge and know-how that will help us serve the world flavor. So I know what you're all thinking, another Anthony, right? Anthony Brown was blessed with an amazing first name. We've decided, though, I'm going to retain the title of Big Anthony, and he'll be Anthony XL. All jokes aside, we look forward to bringing this market aboard the SA Wings train. If you're counting along, this will take us to 115 stores before the end of the month. It's a great time to be a wing expert. With 115 stores, you may think, yeah, that's great. But how are we going to staff these things in today's world? I hear you on that question, and that brings us to today's focus. It's no secret our country is experiencing labor pressures that is putting stress on all of us as operators. We've been speaking with corporate about this issue and asked how they can help. Yesterday, they announced a few tactics that should help. Beginning today, Wingstop will leverage Wingstop eClub to communicate immediate hiring opportunities to our 8 million digital registered guests. They will highlight the benefits of working at Wingstop and will send a link leading candidates to application landing pages. So that's awesome. Starting next week, the week of the 17th, Wingstop will have a now hiring banner at the top of each online order confirmation email. This will reach even more guests. We know we have a huge digital presence, so just imagine all the people hearing about the opportunities at Wingstop. This is a pretty big deal, and I'm excited that corporate is using their reach to help us better operate our stores by bringing candidates in. But for those of you who know SA Wings, you know that we are always focused on controlling what we can control. Oscar, our brilliant director of training, thought about our issues with labor and decided to do some investigating of his own. Here's a summary of what he found. In 2020, we hired 1,593 employees up until this time last year. So far this year, we've hired 1,568 employees. That's only a difference of 25 employees. So just looking at those numbers, it would appear there isn't a labor shortage per se. But that can't be right because of the pressures we're feeling. So Oscar decided to dive a little deeper. And he looked at tenure. In 2020, the average tenure of a new wing expert was just about 4 months. So far this year, the average tenure of a new wing expert is less than 2. That's nearly a 2-month difference. We're cutting the tenure in half. Finally, Oscar looked at pay. In 2020, our wing experts were averaging, this is company-wide, $10.39 an hour. Today, the average is $10.95 an hour, so that's a 56-cent difference. So what does this all mean? Well, for one, it doesn't appear that we have a labor shortage at all. In fact, we are hiring nearly the same numbers we did last year. So if candidates are still coming in, what's the problem? Well, take a look at this tenure statistics. Our tenure was cut in half. Keeping our focus on things we can control, what is the number one item you as a leader can do to help with tenure? You guessed it, proper orientation and training. 69% of employees are more likely to stay with a company for 3 years if they experience a great onboarding. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the tenure we should all be striving for. This is something you must make time for. Onboarding is your opportunity to win the hearts and minds of your new wing experts. It's a magic moment that our candidates decide if they will stay engaged or will this just be another job. We are in the business of quality, and that does not stop with food. Quality onboarding and training is on the menu every day for our wing experts, and it's your burden as a leader to deliver every single day. I challenge all of you watching to ask yourself the following. Do I know how to properly onboard a wing expert? Am I giving each new wing expert the onboarding and training experience they deserve? Have I set my time aside to invest in my store's crew and our future success? Am I following training guidelines and making sure all wing experts get their certifications on the 1st and 15th? By the way, today's the 15th. These are all things we have complete control of. Those of us that follow this to the letter are probably experiencing much more success and a great work-life balance. I want all of you to take this message to heart and turn it into action. Make your store the preferred employer in your community and let the good times roll. I hope all of you have a wing-tastic Friday. Let's get out there and serve the world flavor.